Merry Christmas, foodies, and welcome back to the kitchen. Today I'll be teaching you how to make this super simple Christmas sorrel drink. Nothing too fussy, just a really simple version, Roma's kitchen style.
Can't cook. Think you pay your pretty look. You want to live a restaurant and come done man bank book. Cook, recipe book.
So to start, I have about 4 cups of water here over high heat because I'm trying to get the water ready, boiling and ready for me to add my ginger in. To about 4 cups of water, I'm adding about a cup of grated ginger or shredded ginger. My mother usually tells me not to grate the ginger, just beat it and add it in the sorrel, but I've been experimenting on my own with sorrel and I really like it this way. I think it's stronger this way. So I'm going to allow the water and the ginger to come to a boil before I add the sorrel to the water. I'm using fresh sorrel because I'm able to get fresh sorrel in China. But if you do not have access to fresh sorrel, the dried sorrel will work just the same. So once I get all the sorrel in, I'm going to be adding in some cloves. Just about 6 cloves to the 2 pounds of sorrel because cloves are really strong. And as I said, I have been experimenting with sorrel for quite some time now, and I like my sorrel very simple. I usually add orange peel, pimento seeds, and all of that. And to be honest, I do not like it. I like my sorrel very simple. So once you leave that in the pot to come to a boil, because we're not like cooking the sorrel, we're just allowing it right now to come to a boil, and once it does, we're going to turn this off, cover it, and allow this to steep, leave it overnight. So this amount of boiling is just perfect, just right. Now I'm going to turn this off. As I said, cover it up and leave it overnight to steep. My father also has his own method where he leaves this to steep and then he will blend it. I've never tried that method before, but I'll try that his method another time. But this is just my method to get my sorrel tasting exactly how I like it. Just really, really, really simple. The simpler the sorrel, the better it is for me. So okay, this is now ready for me to turn off. So I'll just turn my stove. You just need to turn your stove off and leave this for 24 hours. And 24 hours later, this is what I have. So everything is smelling nice and gingery. The amount of cloves in it is just right. So all I'm gonna do now is just strain this. Get a strainer. We do not want to waste any sorrel. This is gingery and it's just right for me. Alright, that's all good. Now for the sweetening part. The sweetener I'm using is brown sugar. Now you can use granulated sugar, you can use white sugar, you can use honey, you can use whatever you want to sweeten your sorrel. But usually sugar is used to sweeten sorrel. But I know people want to go the healthier way. I've never used honey before, to be honest. I'm just using brown sugar, and this part I'm gonna say sweeten according to your liking. If sorrel is tangy, but still, if you do not want it very sweet, or the sweetness should be according to your liking. This is your sorrel in your kitchen, and take your time to whisk this all up to get the sugar nice and dissolved, because sorrel, because it's so red and it's so strong, it does stain. So you don't want to get this all over the place. And by the time I added 2 cups of sugar, or 1.5 cup of sugar, it was just right for me. Really, really fine. And this sorrel is very strong. I could literally add about 1.5 more cups of water to this and it would have been fine just the same. This was nice and strong. So all I'm doing here is I'm tasting to see if the sorrel is according to my liking, and I'm just mixing to ensure that all the sugar particles are nice and dissolved, and then my sorrel will basically be ready. Now, to be honest, I do not like my sorrel with rum really. I really do not. I prefer my sorrel without rum, but I have just a little rum left. Just a little bit of Ray and Nephew left from last year, and I'm gonna add that to my sorrel. You can add as much or as little rum as you'd like in your sorrel, or absolutely no rum, and that will be fine. Some people also add red label wine, but that's just not me. So here I am pouring a nice glass of my sorrel over some ice cubes, and this was just so good. Let me know in the comment section what you like to add to your sorrel. If you add red label wine, if you add rum, if you add some orange peel, some pimento seeds, let me know in the comment section, because I'm open to trying new things in my sorrel as well. So Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year when it comes. Thank you so much for making it Roma's Kitchen. I hope you may try some sorrel Christmas drink, and if it's your first time trying sorrel Christmas drink, that you will love it. Thank you so much for watching once more. Until next video.